Hello everyone, my name is Yogesh, and in today's lecture I'll be telling you about some tricks with Vedic mathematics with which you can do money calculation quite easily in your head only. You don't require any paper or any calculator. So this like tutorial will help you well when you are going on stores and paying some bills, and then you have to calculate the remaining balance and all. So with this you will be able to do it quick. So let me tell you, like basically in currency, in money terms, we have currency notes, and currency notes are like majorly belongs to this like you can say currency set, that is 10, 20, 50, 100, 500 and 1000. I don't think so there is any note, currency note greater than 1000, but if there is, then also these formulas will be applicable. So now Vedic mathematics is not something separate from the mathematics. It is a part of same mathematics, but instead going a whole way around, it provides you a way so that you can directly calculate. Now for this example, let me tell you, like suppose you have $10 and you have to pay $3.71. Now what you have to do is, now first of thing, you don't have to keep $10 combined in your head. Think it like it is made up of different number with different digits, like the one digit is first digit 1 and the second digit 0, and then the third digit is 0 and the fourth digit is 0. Now this you have to separate each term individually. Now what you have to do is, instead of writing this $10, just remember the first digit in the this amount and subtract it with -1, with 1. Now, and for other 0 except the last one, write 9 over them, and for the last 0 write 10. So it will become, now as I told you, for first digit it is 1 minus 1, it becomes 0, and for the second digit it is 9 because 0 is there, and for the third digit it is 9, and for the last digit it is 10, as I told you. So now what you have to do is, you have to subtract first digit from the first, second digit from the second, third digit from the third, and for fourth this 10, like this fourth digit from this 10. Now what it will make, 0 minus 0 is 0, 9 minus 3 is 6, 9 minus 7 is 2, and 10 minus 1 is 9. So I think so, like maybe this example will not make much sense to you. Now let us switch on to few more examples. Now let us take example of $20 note. Suppose you have to pay a bill of 13.63. So for first digit you have to write first digit minus 1, that is 2 minus 1, and for other remaining 0 you have to write 9, and for the last 0 you have to write 10. Now as 2 minus 1 is 1, now what you have to do is, you have to subtract each of these digit from these digit parallel, and have to write the remaining at the bottom. So 1 minus 1 is 0, 9 minus 3 is 6, 9 minus 6 is 3, 10 minus 3 is 7. Now this is your remaining balance. Now let us try a few more example. Now with $50 note. Now for first thing, subtracting first digit by -1 and writing 10 for the last digit, and for the remaining digit let us write 9. So it will make 4, 9, 9, 10. Now subtracting 2 from 4, that is 2, subtracting 3 from 9, that is 6, subtracting 6 from 9, that is 3, and subtracting 9 from 10, then that is 1. So your balance is 26.31. Getting my point? So what I did is, I just subtracted this digit from the parallel digit, and this digit from the parallel digit, and here same I did 6 minus 9 minus 6, and here I am subtracting 9 from the 10, and I got this remaining 1. Now let us come to the next example, that is $500. Now the first step is subtracting 1 from the first digit, 5 minus 1. For last digit I have to write 10, and for the middle digit I have to write 9. So it will make 499.9 and 10 at the end. So what I will do is, I will subtract this 2 from this 4, that is 2, then I will subtract 3 from this 9, that is 6, then I subtract 7 from this 9, which will give me 2, then I will subtract 6 from this 9, which will give me 3, and then I will subtract 9 from this 10, that is give me 1. So this is your remaining balance. Let's come to few more examples. Now here I have this 1000 rupee notes. For you have to pay $435.59. So first thing, subtracting 1 from the first digit, that will give 0, so I don't have to write the 0, and for the remaining zeros I will write 999.9, and for the last digit I will write 10. Now what I have to do, I have to subtract this 4 from this 9, which will give me 5, then I have to subtract 3 from this 9, which will give me 6. Then I have to subtract 5 from the 9, which will give me 4. And then I have to subtract this 5 from the 9, that will give me 4. And then I have to subtract this 9 from this 10, which will give me 1. So this you can do it in your mind itself. You don't have to write it on the paper. What you have to do is you just have to replace all the 0 with 9 in your mind, subtract 1 from the first digit, and then keeping 10 for the last digit. So let us do a big example this time. So here what I have is I have this $500,000. Now I will be subtracting this 412,135.43. Now how I will do is I will subtract 1 from the first digit, which will give me 4. For all other zeros I will be writing these 9. So I have 1 2 3 4 5 6. I have 6 zeros, so 1 2 3 4 5 6. I have written 5 nines, and also for the last 0 I have written 10. Now what I will do is I will subtract this 4 from the 4, which will give me 0. Then I will subtract this 1 from the 9, which will give me 8. And now I will subtract 2 from the 9, which will give me 7. Then 1 from the 9 will give me 8. Then 3 from the 9 will give me 6. Now if I subtract 5 from the 9, it will give me 4. And then I will subtract 4 from the 9, which will give me 5. And from 3 from the 10, which will give me 7. Now this is your remaining balance. So see how quickly you are able to calculate. Now how this work is basically in general maths we do the same thing, but what we do is we calculate it from right to left. Now in actual calculation, if you do things from left to right, it gives you a quick you can say output. So instead of doing calculation from right to left, what I did is I just did it from right to left, left to right. So this is how you can do money calculation in your maths, like you can say head, and calculate what is the remaining balance on the you can say bills or on the stores when you are paying some amount. So this is one example of Vedic mathematics. If you still have any question, you can contact me through my email ID and my Skype ID as well. So hope my example will help you a lot with this Vedic mathematics. So please subscribe my channel, and if you have any question, just feel free to contact me. Thank you.